Yo guys, we are back. We have new Ultra Vegito video today. God of Destruction Goku kills Ultra Vegito's cell. So we're back to the God Goku arc. Well, God of Destruction Goku arc, I should say. You guys, if you guys been keeping up with the story, at least with this story, God of Destruction Goku, we find out that Cell basically killed all of his family. And in the last episode, he pretty much went MUI versus, Ultra Cell, right? So, Ultra Cell has both, destruction power and Ultra Instinct power. So, we did get to see MUI, transform against Cell, right? So, that's pretty much where we left off. By the way, guys, the next 4 videos that we're gonna have here is going to be me in this clothing. I'm gonna shoot all 4 reactions in a short amount of time, and then we're gonna be uploading them very shortly here. So if you guys see me in this clothing, you guys know why. So enough of that talk, let's get on to the reaction.
So our story continues with Ultra Cell and Ultra Instinct Goku finally in their strongest forms now, as they stare down one another only inches apart.
Okay.
One remains completely stern and serious, while the other, just like in the original Z timeline, stands confidently, looking down with a smile. As we get a
why
closer
wouldn't he?
look, though,
He's
in
perfect,
each of their
am I right?
individual faces, we see the serious
perfect.
and haggard
Cell,
scowl
Cell
of God of
is
Destruction
definitely
Goku, as he lets out
one of
coldly,
the perfect beings of
Cell,
all time. Am I right,
I've waited
guys?
14 years for this moment.
Okay.
I'll make things right today. This ends here.
A week in the okay, so like a week in the real
Just
world
smirking Cell
was
can only
14 years in
respond,
the Pyramid of Power, right?
Oh, Son Goku. 14 years? It seems you really have lost your mind. I must have given you a concussion of that last attack. Never mind though.
A concussion.
As long as you can
Damn.
fight, that's all that matters. This indeed will end here.
Okay.
And afterwards, you too will become part of greatness. Just like Gohan.
Bro, he just keep throwing salt
To
onto the
keep my
wound.
son's name out of your mouth.
He just keep
Now I'm
throwing
going
the
to
salt
make
on the
this
wound,
hurt,
bro.
Cell. Enough with your overconfident Son Goku. You may be stronger than what the data shows you to be, but you're still nothing to me. I am the ultimate being. And with that said, the two
I
then
mean,
resort
Cell
to
here
their
is just
fighting
cracked, right? He has
positions.
everybody's
Fully
moves, he
powered
has
up,
Ultra
and now both
Instinct, he
coated
has
in the
Destruction
divine
Power,
aura
like...
of mastered
Cell definitely has the highest potentials in Dragon Ball,
Ready,
right?
Son Goku? More than I'll ever be.
There's MUI Goku.
And instantly,
I mean, I feel
with
like
nothing left
the
to
God of
say,
Destruction
as if in
guard,
perfect
the
agreement
guard
with
on
another,
Goku.
Goku and Cell in a flash.
I really don't feel like
reach
it
each
fits,
other's
but it's
faces
cool,
with fists
right?
cocked and ready. Immediately making contact with each other's fists in perfect synchronicity. And ultimately, the result as expected is cataclysmic, causing
I mean,
what
this
looks like a
art
sphere
looks really
of
nice. That
pure
that
energy
actually
to
looks
rip
like a
from their
sphere
collision,
to me,
destroying
right?
the very
Like
ground beneath.
I can feel like you can
While
see the
miles
energy waves and stuff. Right?
Shockwaves would travel.
I feel like I would not be
devastating
able to
whatever
do
was
something
left
like
of West
this, man. I
City.
don't
But
know.
luckily, with Goku
Maybe,
knowing
but it
everyone
would-
had already been
I would need to,
absorbed
like,
by
learn it and
Cell,
stuff.
he had nothing to worry about. Eventually, the two would separate, with Goku jumping far into the air, while a close by Cell mirrors him yelling, "You've improved, Son Goku. You're actually making me try a little. But how about we skip the warm-up and get to business?"
Skip the warm up, huh?
Cell! Goku! As immediately, Goku obliges
Skip the warm up,
by
just like in the
with a
Cell
roar
games,
as
huh?
Ultra Cell
Very
does the
reminiscent
same.
of the past.
But almost as expected from the battle of two Ultra Instinct users, Goku's initial flurry of kicks
Okay,
are
there's
dodged
Cell's
one after the
UI
other
kicking in.
by a Cell who leaves after images of himself. You call this speed, Son Goku? You feel even slower than before. But as Cell claps back, clawing for Goku's face, a classic emotionless Ultra Instinct Goku dodges right back, commenting, "We're evenly matched. I wonder what will turn the tables." And having said that, again, Goku's next attack too is easily read and dodged by the.
Now remember, guys, I mean, pretty much Goku literally just learned these techniques pretty much, right? Like in a super short amount of time. It's only been a week in the real world, but 14 years in the Pyramid of Power, right?
Hand-to-hand combat will result in
kind of impressive that he was able to do that. This is Cell Saga Goku. Like,
as he says,
I don't even know if he can go Super Saiyan 3 right now,
but let's
right?
see how he handles some more advanced techniques. I'm sure Yamcha won't mind me using this.
Yamcha? What, is he gonna use the Spirit Ball technique?
Goku puzzled at the sudden mention of his old
Like the
friend,
Spirit Ball? Bro, that damn Spirit Bomb is whack.
As suddenly and surprisingly, Cell reveals Yamcha's signature attack.
Oh, Cell doing the Wolf Fang Fist. I never thought I would see the day. Okay.
This time, with the speed and unusual movement of the attack, Goku this time is forced to defend, as he thinks, "In a while since I saw that move, why does Cell use it even better than Yamcha?" And feeling pressured, Goku then suddenly vanishes to gain some distance, as Cell, still in his Wolf Fang stance, taunts him. "Haha, what's wrong, Son Goku? Not equipped to handle the power of your friend? You know, Yamcha's abilities aren't too bad when in the hands of a god."
I'm guessing that's a compliment.
But Goku, looking on,
I think Yamcha is still alive,
stares down
correct? I mean, I
Cell.
hope so, man. It's been a week since Goku
I've
was
met
gone, so
gods,
hopefully he's still
and
alive.
you're nothing
I mean,
like
I don't
Cell.
think he would
You're not
go
even
out and
worth
fight
using
Cell if he had the
Yamcha's
chance. He cowered out
All you
in the
are
Ultra
is a
Vegito
cheap copy.
Earth timeline thing, so I don't know.
Oh, that one actually hurt.
So I'm not sure why he
my
cowered out
feelings,
anyway. I mean, he still got erased, so I mean.
If I'm not worthy of Yamcha's moves, then how about I try someone else?
Oh.
And with that, Cell then places 2 fingers on his forehead in a familiar fashion as he continues. Someone I could call almost a brother.
Okay, I'm guessing Piccolo
And
then.
according to my data, more of a father to little old Gohan than you ever were.
Yeah, we're definitely
Tell
talking
me
about
how
Piccolo.
this one compares. That's... Leaving Goku in a state of shock as he begins to recognize yet another move. As Cell then begins roaring in a low tone, concentrating a vast amount of energy straight to his fingertips until Special Beam Cannon!
Until he fires the damn beam. How
One
about that, huh?
the low time of the Namekian, firing off Piccolo's signature and most powerful move with ease, as fast as the bullet, the overpowered beam then rushes.
I've always liked the Piccolo special beam cannon, right? Like it just always like those I don't know, rings around it or spirals. Like that always looked pretty cool to me. It looked like it really looked devastating,
This one
right?
moves so much faster than his though. This is bad. I don't want to end up like Raditz again.
Like I know future Gohan, at least in the games, he used it, right?
As immediately Goku then appears
Which kind of makes sense
behind
because
the
Goku
bioandroid
died
and
early,
yells
so it
out,
makes sense that
"You
Piccolo
may
would
have
train
my
him.
friend's power, but your aim is nothing like his." Instantly angering the cocky and narcissistic Cell, who grumbles back, "Son Goku, how dare you talk like that to her?
Okay, so he's calling
Immediately
himself a
spinning
god.
around with a
Okay.
right hook that catches Goku completely off guard with its
I mean, compared to everybody in this
power,
timeline's
and
abilities, yeah, he probably
sending
is.
the God of Destruction flying almost as fast as the special beam cannon,
Yeah.
straight into a nearby rocky face for a devastating crash. It's not long after, though, that a damaged and bruised Goku then just barely
Dang,
lifts
yeah,
his
he got hit
torso
pretty hard
from
right
the
there.
ground, and with just one eye open, looks up saying, maybe he does hit harder than Beerus after all. He's so much stronger than we thought. He seems to just be getting stronger. Wait a minute. Where is he? What little did Goku know, with his obscured vision, Ultra Cell was actually high up in the sky and curiously placing his hands in a familiar
What is that, the
position.
tri-beam technique?
And suddenly, from
Yeah,
Cell's
that's exactly
own
what it
sight,
is.
we see
It's
within
crazy
a
how Cell can
triangular
use this
formation,
technique like
Son
without the
Goku
third
has
eye. I
been
always thought the
zoomed in
third
on
eye
like a
was
sniper
what
setting
was
his
needed because
sight.
of the zoom, if that makes sense.
What? No way! Is that Tien's? Tri-beam cannon! As yet again, Ultra Cell makes perfect use of one of the slain Z-Fighters' techniques. This time, using none other
Okay, yeah, so
than
Tien,
Shinhan's
I'm guessing Tien and
tri-beam,
Chaozu is gone.
which so ironically was used
Obviously, we
against
saw that the
main
Saiyans got
Time
cooked,
Cell
but we didn't really
in
see Tien and the rest
identical
get cooked. I think Yamcha
and
is
just
still
like
alive.
that, the incredible
believe,
move
but, like,
made
that's about
famous
it.
by the Triclops rains down in an instant with unbelievable force. In its wake, leaving a perfect square burial site imprinted into the earth.
Okay.
Now scorched and smoking from the heat of the blast. Nothing seems to stir until...
Damn,
Goku
he's in
once
base
again
form right now?
reappears. This time, even
Or is he in
more
God
damaged
form right now?
and
Like, which
holding
one?
onto his arm, levitating slowly up the air, until with a soft thud, he lands finally on the ground above. His chest, now scratched up, also reveals now even his God of Destruction garb has been destroyed and ripped off in the process.
Okay.
And left staring at the ground, seemingly beaten, is a base Goku, who can only think to himself, It's no use. He's way too strong now. I can't do this. He's the best parts of all of us. Even me. Just what am I supposed to do, guys? As a completely alone Goku seemingly begins
I don't know what
try
you
to
do,
talk
man.
to his deceased friends,
I don't know.
as if slowly
So he did say
losing
like
his own
Cell's
mind.
punch was probably stronger than Beerus', so
With no fear in his heart,
I'm assuming Cell is stronger. I'm assuming both Goku and Cell is stronger than Beerus. I think. I don't know.
What gives, Son Goku? Don't tell me you're giving up already. This was just getting fun. Hurry up, transform for me again. Make your hair longer, or change its color. Whatever you foolish Saiyans like. But Goku just continues to look forlorn in silence, not uttering a word in reply to the battle-ready android who'd literally been born for this one moment and battle with Goku.
That's true.
What are you doing?
He's getting angry. He's getting
Truly
angry
your
now.
limit? This is the Son Goku I became perfect for? Pathetic. Fine. If a coward's death is what you desire, then so be it. Die by one of your enemies' moves this time. As immediately, in a fit of rage,
Coward's
Cell
death.
fires off
Oh,
nonchalantly a death beam straight out of the repertoire of Frieza. The same move that had ended the lives of so many in the past.
Okay, so this is just the purple death beam.
And instantly, just like that, the beam shockingly hits Goku's face head on, seemingly blasting a hole right through his forehead as his skull snaps back violently. Cell, meanwhile, being the
No, I don't think it
machine
blasted
that
a
he
hole
is,
through his
just
head.
instantly
You can
laughs at
instantly
his
tell.
skill, chuckling.
Because you can literally see like it bounced
What a
off. Like, you
shot.
can see like the. You
Father
know.
truly built perfection in me. I never miss. The same cannot be said for you though, Son Goku. What a complete disappointment you ended up. Like father, like son, I guess.
Bro, he just keeps saying that, bro.
But curiously,
Yeah, he just keeps saying that, bro. It's like he's literally trying to. He's literally like, I don't know.
Goku,
Right?
who inexplicably remains standing as the air surrounding also begins to thicken. Now, what were you saying about my son, Cell?
Oh, bro, what did I just say, bro? So he's an
Goku
Ultra Ego now?
brings his face back into the picture, only to reveal
Ultra
himself
Ego
now in
Goku.
the Ultra Ego form. UE Goku has finally
Ultra Ego Goku does not look right to me, man. I don't know.
What is the meaning of this? Why isn't this in my data? Leaving Ultra Cell nothing short of shocked, as for some reason, though his cells gave him the knowledge of Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego, nothing seems to come out.
Okay, so nothing comes out for him with Ultra Ego. Which kind of makes sense, because that's a Vegeta transformation. It's not really like a technique. Whereas UI is a technique.
Commenting in his face.
And that's all Ultra Ego is a higher enhanced version of a destroyer form. But just for Saiyans, right?
Nothing short of paralyzed in fear as he wonders internally. He's fast. Much faster.
Because Cell has destruction energy,
what
but he can't.
Is he using?
Yes, he says what technique, but that is a form.
Cell is completely bewildered, just stares into his eyes and explains, "You're pretty helpless when you can't copy what your opponents are doing, aren't you, Cell?" Well,
so Cell can't access your transformations, but he can access,
every technique we know,
you know, certain techniques or something like that. I guess, right? Like, I don't know.
After all, this isn't a technique,
but I guess it just depends.
But more a transformation, a form with special abilities that are unique to a Saiyan. And just like you can't actually become a
I feel like Cell
Saiyan,
could get the Ultra Ego form, but it would just be his own version or something.
Looks like you're not as perfect as you
because, like,
think,
you know, he had the Super Saiyan aura, right? So.
What did you say? But as soon as Cell hears this, a ferocious grimace appears across his face in reaction, as he yells back, "I couldn't care less about your stupid forms! You Saiyans can change your hair as much as you want! Black, blonde or purple, it makes no difference to perfection!"
Yep, here we go. Here we go with this perfection
Just
again.
like that, backing up his claims, almost immediately, Ultra Cell lands a straight punch right on Goku's face, sending him flying back.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt right there. Okay.
I'm ending this game now, Goku. As Cell, not wanting to let up, then vanishes quickly. Only to reappear once again right behind.
Oh no, I remember this. I know what this is.
Already lifted in the air.
It's similar to Vegeta. Ah! And that boy Vegeta in the Cell side got body, man. Cell got that elbow. Boom!
Clearly already in pain until. Tell me you're perfect after this, Son Goku!
Oh no!
As immediately,
damn, that boy Goku
looks
in
elbow
pain.
right on the spine of Goku.
Damn, right on the spine, man.
To scream in terror with such a pitch, pain could be
whoa.
And in the immediate aftermath, Ultra Ego Goku is sent hurtling down towards the ground with a lifeless body, as if already.
Man, let that happen to a human, boy, man. They spine, bro. They gonna be paralyzed. They gonna be paralyzed.
Little speech about having this
Whoa.
form, I was a little worried.
To be honest, I'm surprised. Well, Vegeta did have a sensu beam, right? But like, I would be surprised if Goku wasn't paralyzed by that.
Damn. Goku like a mere football, straight into the doors of a nearby commercial building.
Damn.
Landing inside.
Goku just got bodied.
But Cell, though
I mean, I know Ultra Ego makes you
Goku
stronger with each attack you take, but I mean, that boy Vegeta passed out when he was going against Granola.
You're a durable one. This new form seems to be good at taking a beating.
Okay.
But not so much at anything else. How do you expect to defeat me by not attacking? Get serious and go back to your white-haired form. At least that was a little fun for me. But Goku, though still intact, as Cell predicted, is unwavered by the taunts, appearing first as a rising silhouette within the dark, building interior.
Yeah, well, at least he can stand.
Slowly, step by step, walking out onto the field to face the android. And with his head slightly bowed, with a cold and unreadable expression, he slowly rises his head in silence. Until finally, looking into the sky with an unusual smile despite his predicament, thinking to himself, perfect. That hurt like hell. But just like I trained with Beerus, the more of a beating I get in Ultra Ego, the stronger I get.
Okay.
I'm still not sure if I have enough in me to breach the gap between me and Cell, but there's only one way to find out. As Goku then immediately places his hands together, angling his body as he summons a powerful ball of energy.
Alright, I guess it's gonna be the final beam clash, maybe. I guess we'll see.
What is he doing? This chain of events, however, confuses Cell as he wonders, now what? After taking that horrendous beating, he surely doesn't think he wins with a beam struggle with the likes of me? Has he seen the state of himself? So be it. As Cell, just as expected, then places his own hands together, opting to now copy Goku's signature move as if to add further.
I knew Cell wasn't just gonna sit there and like
tandem,
take it, so. Okay, this is very reminiscent of the Cell Saga Beam Clash, okay.
A shootout that can only be described as familiar, as the land itself begins to part like the waves of an ocean. And eventually the two beams meet and
that looks very similar, bro.
In the middle, a perfect sphere, split in half by both sides of their energies, each perfectly.
I'm guessing they're blue, right? I'm assuming both Kamehamehas are blue right here.
How unexpected, Son Goku. You actually appear to be keeping up with me. Your son would be proud. Just a shame you didn't turn up in time to save him. So,
I mean, if he showed up, I mean, he would have died. I mean, maybe he could have used instant transmission, but like that was just way too dangerous. Cell has Ultra Instinct, all this craziness, bro. I don't know.
Amazing. Looks like the more you anger me, the stronger I get too. This must be what Beerus meant by increasing my lust for battle. What? Which Cell, with his super hearing gained from Piccolo's cells, responds, lust for power. What nonsense are you spouting this time? Don't tell me you still think you have a chance in hell of beating me. Because if you do, Son Goku, allow me to show you, you aren't the only one with a secret.
And what's that secret?
Because I've barely been trying! As immediately Cell shockingly showcases just
yeah, he's barely been trying this whole time.
Goes, as visibly his Kamehameha wave.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What is Goku gonna do here? Like, what is he supposed to do?
Damn it! He still had all that in the tank, leaving Goku panicked, even in his Ultra Ego.
Yeah, I don't think Goku was ready for this one.
Looks like I was right about Cell after all. He's just too strong. I can't win this one-on-one. Not unless... But suddenly, out of the same building doors Goku had come out of earlier, a figure shoots out with speed. Think fast, Cell! What? How could...
Wait, what?
And to our surprise and the absolute shock of Cell, suddenly a second Ultra Ego.
Wait, this Goku just came from that building? Wait, where did he come from? Wait, what is happening?
his palm flat, and
I'm guessing this is a
directly
clone,
at
but
the
like, how did he
bio
clone
figure
himself?
about to yell the one word that could only mean the end of Cell. What sorcery is this? There are two of these freaks now.
What sorcery?
What has Son Goku done? Leaving Ultra Cell for the first time in the entire fight, now feeling somewhat fearful, unable to figure out what is even going on. Now his two threats attack him at once.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't look so down, Cell. But Goku, now loving the change in atmosphere, begins to smile, and in typical fashion explains, "I'm surprised you can't figure out what I did. You must have forgot about my good friend Tien. He taught me this little trick."
Man, he did literally just use Tien's
calls it the
technique.
multiform technique.
Yeah, multiform,
Splits
which
a
is very
perfect copy of
powerful,
myself
right?
with a portion of my
The fact
energy.
that Tien
And
got
what's
that,
great
pretty
is,
powerful.
they can use all of my techniques too.
Okay.
Kai! But before Ultra Cell even has a second to process what Goku had just said, his copy, still in the air and point blank to Cell, finally screams the fatal call of the destroyers.
Okay, so he's gonna Hakai him here, okay?
Just
While
as
he's busy with the
expected, Cell
Kamehameha.
preoccupied and wasting so much of his energy and resources in fighting the Kamehameha battle with the original Goku, his body, naturally, but more slowly than usual, begins to erase to nothing. This is ridiculous! No! What can I do? If I let this Hakai get me, I'll be erased forever.
Okay.
If I let this Kamehameha hit me, I'll be damaged severely. But I will survive. In fact, I'll regenerate and come back even stronger. Thank you, Piccolo. Hakai! And in a sudden
Okay, so he's gonna
Cell turns
let.
his attention and power straight to the second Goku.
Okay.
Yelling out his own Hakai, which not
So
only
instead
stops
of
his own
focusing on the
erasure,
Kamehameha, he
but
started
actually
focusing on the
begins
second clone,
disintegrating Goku's clone too.
which will incinerate the clone, but will stop his Hakai, like, you know, stop him getting Hakai.
Spotting his time to shine, thinks,
And he's just gonna let the Kamehameha
"This is
hit him,
it.
so he
This
can
is
just,
my chance." And
you know,
while
get stronger
mid-beat
just like he would have in the
begins shouting
past,
out,
right?
Kamehameha!
But Goku planned this, so now he's gonna add the Hakai to the Kamehameha, so then he's gonna get
Blasting
Hakai'd anyway.
unbelievably the very first Kamehameha Hakai in Dragon Ball history. Blasting forth
So,
with all
father
his
and
might,
dead
with
son
even the
Kamehameha,
spirit
okay.
of Teen Gohan from the original timeline.
I mean, it's very similar
ironically
actually.
aiding in its power. As if the two Saiyans
So Gohan was
know this
alive,
is the
Goku was
only way
dead, but then now
to
in
make
here,
things
Goku's
right
alive
in
and
this
Gohan is dead. That's
alternate
interesting.
universe.
That's very symbolic.
Goku! And of course, with this newly Hakai-powered Kamehameha shot at the unsuspecting android,
Okay.
finally, it begins to erase Cell with speed.
Okay.
His whole body becoming engulfed in the sheer power and size of the beam, until eventually, nothing but particulate matter remains.
Okay.
Defeated finally by the one technique that was not in Cell's database.
Yeah, the Kamehameha Hakai. I mean, I'm sure he could have easily added that to
Goku,
it.
having given absolutely
yeah.
everything he had inside him, instantly reverts
Damn,
back
that
to
was
base
a tough
roots.
battle, man. That was
His body
crazy, yeah.
And mind exhausted beyond belief.
I'm surprised he came up with all that stuff. Like, pretty much him getting blasted into that building, he came up with all of that. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Energy. I did it. Daddy really did it, Gohan. Before then falling flat on his face, unconscious,
Yeah.
on the surface of the planet.
Yeah, wow, that's
that he
actually
once
crazy
more
that he thought about all
protected
that,
from
bro. That's
utter
crazy. Okay.
destruction. But meanwhile, somewhere else in
I mean, Z
entirely,
Goku
the
is
scene
definitely
zooms
smarter
out to
than
reveal
Super
Goku
Goku, so
is
I'm
being
not too
washed in a
surprised by
crystal
this.
orb. and soon it's revealed to be by none other than Whis, who had been watching the entire battle go down, as he peers at the orb and comments, "Well, Lord Beerus, that was far more entertaining than I think even you predicted. But it does seem our future god
This is what I was talking about though. I don't think, like, I'm not sure if Whis and or Beerus could have defeated well, mostly Beerus, right? I don't think Beerus or Whis could have defeated Cell, because like if they could, or at least if Beerus could, why didn't he just do it, right? Because Cell is a universal threat, so he by all means has every right to just erase him, but he has pretty much every right to erase Cell, but I guess he himself knew he wasn't powerful enough, which is why he recruited Goku. Because if Goku lost, then like what would they have done, right? Maybe they would have talked to the Grand Priest, maybe. Whis definitely could have, but I mean that's the only thing I could really think of. But anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna rate this episode a solid 8 out of 10, of course. We have three more videos in our arsenal that we're gonna react today. So I'll see you guys then, and peace out.